And we're live. Welcome back to the best channel on the internet, most underrated by far. So, I just hopped off the stream. I was like, all right, I'm done for tonight, but Bitcoin's price is just falling. And so this video, is not necessarily, it should be done on, I need to get some sleep, but you guys need to, like, this is what you guys want to see. You guys are probably panicking right now, figuring out where Bitcoin's price is going to go. So I thought I would just babysit y'all and give you an idea of where these markets are heading if you start to get some FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So let's start looking at these charts. Immediately, you can see on the volume chart we have a significant red candlestick as we're looking into these charts. Huge bearish. It was on the 15. And it looks like this head and shoulders about to play out, so let's get that started for y'all. So what we would do is we go to the neckline. Yeah, well, as I'm going to work, I'm going to start talking. So essentially, you guys got to remember exactly what I told you when I left the stream. I was about to leave y'all, but I felt like a parent leaving their little kid out in the rain. There's a lot going on right now, and y'all need me, so here I am, even though I need some sleep. Alright, because we're the best, most underrated channel on the entire internet, no cap whatsoever. Alright, so measured move off of this head and shoulders pattern. This is the first shoulder, this is the head, this is the second shoulder. It is approximately 31,713. So we'll be breaking ever so slightly this giant triangle consolidation pattern that we're in right now. But it's not going to be enough to confirm anything, so. And then on top of it, we do have, essentially, I'm going to use my drawing tool for this, just so I can concisely orchestrate my point. And we're going to go on to a little bit of a higher time frame. But like I said, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is like, it's not like Bitcoin's going to zero, even though that is a substantial move on the volume. Okay, so you have the brush, you get that thick line. Alright, and then can I get the color? Yeah, we'll do white. Okay, so you have this right here. Top number 1, top number 2. Essentially, this is the neckline. If Bitcoin is to come down to this level and break this level, then we could be seeing the measured move. Alright, let me get the eraser. Make sense? So is Bitcoin done moving? If it's done moving, I'll go to bed. I'm really only on here for you guys. Let's see what's going on. Let me get that eraser. Let's go to the 5 minute. 5 minute, zoom in. It was like whale manipulation is my first thought as to why the price is moving so rapidly. And then like I told you guys, so this is what we were talking about earlier on the live stream, and it did end up playing out ever since I left. I said, yeah, it's probably going to continue lower. On this channel, as you know, we have a 100% accuracy rating, and on all my social media platforms where I talk about cryptocurrency, I have a 100% accuracy rating. Like I said, we're by far the best channel and most underrated on the entire internet. So of course, what I said when I left you guys was that we were going to continue to see a little bit of downside with consolidation. Of course, that's 100% right, because you're on the best channel on the internet and by far the most underrated. What I also said is as we were going to go down, we were going to start to see we were going to go down, and then, limit orders are going to pick up these, and that's exactly what we see right here. I said even if we do go down, this is word for word what I was saying, and it's in the live stream, so you can just check it out, my previous live stream. Um, as we go down, we get these buy orders that immediately put the price back up. So I'm not saying that this downwards action is over, or if it's just getting started. We don't have enough information on the charts yet to accurately depict what's going on, but we have a massive bearish candlestick, and possibly the start to a reversal. But what this really is, if you're more involved in trading, is that a lot of limit orders, a lot of limit buys got picked up right here, which stopped the price, and basically shorters are taking profits right here, um, and then we could continue to see this move continue to go lower, or we would need more of a confirmation than just a small decrease in volume and a close on the 5 minute. We would want something on the hourly chart, and we really want to see what's going on with the volume. So keeping our eyes on that is going to dictate this move. I guess we're good right now. It just looks like that was a sharp move. I was in bed and I was like, oh, I can't leave these guys. Like, I saw 14 million on the volume on the second chart on my exchange account, and I was just like, holy crap, what is going on? And we saw this massive wick. And I saw that when I was in bed. I'm like, I gotta go on and talk to these kids. Like, there's probably some kids out there that are freaking pulling their hair out right now. Maybe they just bought Bitcoin and they're like, what did I do when they saw this? So, I hope this clears everything up. It looks like we're good right now. But I'm always gonna be here for you, not like any other YouTuber. Nobody's gonna be in bed and be like, oh, I'm gonna get out of bed and help these guys out. They probably need to hear this right now. None of them are gonna do that. Are you freaking kidding me? I think I put out 6 hours, almost 7 hours worth of content today, live streaming. No, nobody's gonna do anything even remotely. Like I said, most underrated by far channel on the entire internet. Um, on the entire internet. Alright, so measured move. So yeah, these are the price targets that we're looking at. This is what I talked about before when I left. I told you guys about this, so nothing to be concerned about. Yeah, like I said, we get some longer wicks like this, and we could start to dip into like the below this area, so we get a bounce. But until we break below this level and hold above below it, um, and see an increase in volume, there's nothing really to talk about. Bitcoin's not going to zero. Alright guys, well, I guess we'll go on the 1 minute. I think that was just whale manipulation, and whale manipulation as in the whales basically affected the price. Basically somebody probably sold a massive position on, this is the Coinbase charts, but it was also on my exchange account. So Ichimochi super trend, saying in the immediate short term it's a sell in the immediate short term on the 1 minute, but that's nothing. Alright, I probably shouldn't, I probably shouldn't put the minute chart on if people are scared, because on the macro charts everything looks perfect. And see, we were just at a little buy right here. And then I think it just flipped sell. Yeah, it just flipped sell. So like a few minutes ago we were all good. It's saying buy, and then it's saying sell right now. Yeah, we're continuing to drop lower. So I mean, that's not nothing that I didn't already say. Okay, we had this long wick, we had this consolidation, like I said, limit orders are getting filled, limit buys are getting filled, short positions are taking profits, and then we could see a move lower. But yeah, this is a lower low, so yeah, I mean, expect continued downside. Like I said, we already have the measured moves around that $31,000, $32,000 area. If that does continue to play out, and this price action on my exchange is more up to speed, if you guys can see that. We're going to continue to see some downwards action. I don't know why Coinbase's charts are being so slow, but let's see, volume indicators 7 million. I guess this isn't really whale manipulation unless, I don't know, but Bitcoin is going down. 7.7 million on the minute chart. Holy crap. So, I mean, stick to the game plan, boys. There's no reason not to. Don't panic. We could see, like I said, until we hit 27,000, we're still in an uptrend. Let me see if I can pull up anything else. Let me see if I can find some other indicators. BTC going nuts. What's Bitcoin dominance doing right now? That would be interesting. And then what's the DXY? Because why is there so much price action? Like I've been in these markets for a very long time, and to see 6 million on volume on the minute chart, that's substantial. BTCD, BTC.D, Bitcoin dominance. All the money is moving out of altcoins. Currently, it could just be taking a breather. This is just the minute chart. Okay. Very interesting. So money is moving out of altcoins into Bitcoin, but Bitcoin continues to go down. Okay. We're getting a recovery on Bitcoin. I'm looking at the chart right now on my phone on a way more accurate and faster exchange. Alright, let's look at the DXY. I mean, what else can we look at? Because the S&P is closed because it's Sunday. At least according to my laptop, it's Sunday. I think according to my phone, it was Saturday. It's showing that the dollar index is on the minute chart is the sell. Let me see, which is good for Bitcoin because if that means that the DXY is moving down, then people are going to be wanting to put their money into Bitcoin. Yeah, it's moving down, and it had these ginormous price spikes right here on the 15, and it's continued to move down. Like I said, this price wick when I did my previous live stream was indicative of further price action, and we got it. Like I said, most underrated channel on the entire internet, no cap whatsoever. And so it looks like it's moving lower, but it wants to move higher. But that doesn't explain why Bitcoin is going absolute berserk right now. Oh, I guess Asia's waking up. I don't know what the Chinese are. I'm not even being racist. I mean that literally. I don't know what the Chinese government is telling people about Bitcoin right now, but Asia is up. Yeah, because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning where I am in the States, and jeez. So look at this. Look at this. But this is, oh, that's on the 1 hour. That's not the right time frame. But definitely bearish engulfing. I'm gonna look at the on my group chat for I have 4,000 people in my group chat talking to me about Bitcoin, telling me what's going on. So we're gonna take a look at that in a second. Let me pull up the 5 minute so we can get a narrative on what's going on with these prices. Alrighty. So we have a small recovery, and I'm seeing that on my exchange on my phone also. But this is a low and a higher low, so continue the price to continue to go down. We're just looking for volume right now. Volume has calmed down, but on the minute chart, we still have over 1 million in volume, so don't think that these rapid price is going anywhere, because it's not. There's a lot of volume. Asia definitely just woke up and they are ready to go. Alright, let's see what my trading group is saying. My boy says 32,000. We have one of the best traders on the planet for crypto, literally no cap. And he's calling that exact target that I'm calling. Alrighty. It's always cool to see when you're trading with the best people. I know you guys have similar ideas. Alright. So he's saying long on Bitcoin essentially. He's looking for a possible Fibonacci retracement area to get involved in Bitcoin. That's not a bad idea to look at the macro time frames on Bitcoin to see exactly where we're lining up with what's going on right now. So we're gonna go to the 4-hour. We're gonna take this y-axis, put it like this. There we go. Now we're going to take these indicators, take them off so that we can draw our Fibonacci retracement. Then what you do is you just pull this up like that. Nice. Okay, so swing high, swing low. You pull out this right here. Fibonacci retracement. So you go from right here all the way to right here. Bingo. Alright. And wow, it's like I said earlier in the stream, we found support around this fib level right here. So if this fib level, if it breaks this fib level and it continues to go below this fib level for an extended amount of time and closes, like maybe on the 4-hour and whatnot. Oh, is the weekly candle? Is that what it is? Is that what's causing all this? Was there a weekly candle close? Was there a weekly candle close that they didn't tell me about? Is that what it was? Right then. No sleep. Alrighty. So it doesn't seem to be the case that we have. It doesn't seem like the weekly candle has closed yet. Yeah. So we're gonna get rid of that fib because we already got the idea from it. Yeah, weekly candle has not closed yet. If this weekly candle does close, this is more of a bearish pattern than anything, which is, you have essentially 3 white soldiers, not entirely, because this would need to be longer. It's not textbook, but it's essentially that pattern. So like I said, if it closes halfway above, if this price action goes halfway up to around 35,700 and then closes, that would be a decently appropriate area for it to close, but it's a little bit below halfway, so this is more leaning towards bearish, especially if it closes. Obviously, the more this price action goes down, the more bearish it is if it closes there. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure. What's going on, Bitcoin? What do you got going on? Why are you going so crazy? It's 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm trying to get some sleep. I gotta do this stream tomorrow. Like, I want to talk about your price tomorrow, but you just don't want to go to bed. Alright. Gonna zoom out a little bit. this price action. Let's get to bread. Alright, so Head and Shoulders definitely looks like it's breaking out, but so I think we already had the measured move for that on the 15. Yeah, it should be around 32,000, 31,000 for this measured move for this Head and Shoulders. This looks like a fractal. You got the Head and Shoulders right here, or you have a triple top essentially, or you have a trading channel downwards and breaking the trading channel, or you have this Head and Shoulders right here. Then the idea essentially negated for a second. You have the neckline being broken right here, the measured move playing out right here. So we could get a fractal. We could get something like a bounce, and then continued move down lower, having this play out to that like 32,000 level. It's a really good idea. Alright, let's see what's going on in the trading group. Let's see what they're saying. That's just... I start my bullish plan here. Okay, so we have some of the best traders saying this. One says, where is support? Do you have a chart? And then they showed us. Let's hope Bitcoin holds support. These guys are like, I don't want to say they're weenies, but like, they don't know what's good. They always be like DMing like, where's Bitcoin going? Like, look at the chart. Like, you'll figure it out, bro. Just, you gotta know what you're doing. Where's Bitcoin? Well, I'll show you. Just look at the chart. Trading channel, or the, because it's supposed to be like a very elite trading group, but it's not as elite as you would think. Alrighty. A lot of people get FOMO, a lot of people get FUD. Alright, so we have essentially a trend going upwards on the volume, and a moderate amount of volume trending towards the downside at this point. Okay, so yeah, it looks like that's going to be the sentiment. If we can continue to see volume in this increasing level as price continues to drop, continue further downside, and the fulfillment, I suppose, is the word, or you want to see an hourly close on this price action. I gotta get some sleep. It's not the end of the world if we do come down to these levels. We have a lot of support built up in these areas. I guess I can show you guys really quick. Is there even anybody watching? If you have any questions, just oh, we have 3 current viewers. Alright, I like never have like 3 current viewers, so it's all respected support right now. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was alluding to. If we go to the macro time frames, like more like the daily chart, we'll go 4 hour. Yeah, that's, if you watched my live stream earlier, that's exactly what I was saying. I was getting to that point. We have the Itchy Mochi Cloud. I guess it's more illustrated on the daily chart. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so you can see on the daily chart, we went over this just earlier. Look, you got the EMA ribbon, you have all this support right here. You have some support lines. Let me see. So you have the Itchy Mochi. It's kind of hard to see, but you have the Itchy Mochi right here. and some super trend is it's saying buy right now. You got the EMA ribbon, you have the EMA right here. Let me take off the EMA ribbon so you guys can see it better. So let me just get the moving averages put up. Take that off, take that off, take that off. Alright, yeah, so you have all these moving averages down here, pretty significant. I agree, there's a lot of support on the higher time frames um, for support. That's kind of the point that I was making earlier in the stream. I streamed for like 2 hours earlier talking about this, but I just hopped back on because I didn't want anybody to be freaking out about Bitcoin. Because there was a substantial move right here on the 15-minute. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm about to hop off. Um, you guys good? It's a respected support right now. Yeah, so, I mean, like, I agree and I don't agree at the same time with just that comment. The only thing that I'm saying to negate that factor is, let me pull it up. Let me clear these charts real quick. Because really, let's see. Let's go to like the 5 minute. Go to 5 minute, zoom in. It's kind of hard to say that when you have a new local low right here. So to say that it's like supported currently, maybe you made that comment a little bit earlier, but we are trending a little bit on volume, and yeah, we should continue to see downside. Like I said earlier, you know, people are taking profits, shorters are taking profits. And what's causing this consolidation right here, and what's going to continue to cause consolidation as we continue to go down and then trade sideways eventually. Right now we have a low, a lower low, and a lower low. So on the macro, and you know that's a perpetuation of this idea right here. You have this all right here. It's all a downtrend. So to say that we're being respected by a support level, I don't entirely agree with. Um, there is a lot of buying pressure right here. That there's no arguing that, but continuing to move lower seems to be the sentiment based off of just technical analysis. Like I'm not telling you my opinion. I'm just going off of the TA. We're in a downtrend on the micro charts. This is the 5 minute chart, and we have a low, a lower low, and a lower low. That's a downtrend. That's not my opinion. This is a high. This is a lower high. I'm sure if we pull up the MACD, we're in a little bit of a. So I mean like, you know, these aren't my opinions. I'm just telling you the technical analysis of the charts, which is what I'm here to do. So um, we're gonna continue to see downside. Oh yeah, this is definitely trending towards, and we're moving down in price action as this volume candlestick is going up, which continues perpetuates that idea of further downside. So I mean, is it gonna go down more? Nobody knows. And this is on the 5 minute, so the 5 minute can be heavily manipulated just like that minute chart can be. It's not as substantial out of the time frame to really dictate long-term price action, but you're gonna see, you know, if we get a confirmation, if we get more volume, and if you do see this head and shoulders pattern play out, expect more downside. Um, but don't worry because on the more macro time frames, it's fine. Um, and I'm not being like any type of way. I mean that very seriously. We can see that yeah, we broke out of this consolidation pattern. We're doing the measured move. We have a little bit of a head and shoulders right here. Here's the neckline. It looks like it broke it. We could have confirmation that this idea plays out, but if we zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm just wrapping up my point right here. When in doubt, zoom out. So, we're going to zoom out a little bit more. So, until it breaks this consolidation pattern that it's in right here. So until it breaks these levels right here, one way or the other, until it breaks these necklines right here, and it either plays out as a Head and Shoulders, or if it plays out as a double bottom like we were talking about earlier, there's no substantial moves coming. We could see a price correction all the way down here. That's fine. That's still in our consolidation pattern. We could have heavy buying momentum and continue to consolidate. Okay. Um, we could get a wick like this. That's fine. Do you have any questions? No questions. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the sentiment of the market. Again, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. In the morning, I got to go to bed just because I need some sleep. But yeah, it could hit this line and then bounce and consolidate. It could hit this line. Okay, so it could hit this line, have an extremely bearish candlestick, which could negate some slow, like some farther downside in the immediate short term, like around this area, find support and then continue higher. So that tends to happen, where we have the measured move, which is this Head and Shoulders pattern, and it plays out to around these levels right here, which would still be in our consolidation pattern, but because we have such a long bearish engulfing candlestick potentially playing out on the move, once that's factored into the charts, we could see a small little wick below this pattern, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a confirmed breakout of this pattern and that we would be heading to the measured move well below uh, confirming this Head and Shoulders. That's not, like I said before, it's only start to, see further downside to an extreme only when we break 27,600. Once we break 27,600, that's when stuff starts to get real, because that's this right here. This is like the lowest point in this Head and Shoulders, and this is the low, and right now we have a low, a higher low, and a higher low. So right now we're in an uptrend, but then we have a low, or we have a high, and then we have a higher low. So this is a consolidation pattern. So we're in this consolidation pattern right now, and as long as this point doesn't get broken, we're still in that uptrend on the support level. And maybe that's what you mean, like zooming out more on the on the macro time frames. Yeah, this support right here hasn't broken, yes, but like in the lower time frames, expect to see some downside followed by small consolidation, maybe a wick up, and then continued downside, because those limit orders that people have stacked up are going to make sure that the price doesn't just immediately drop. All right, so I hope that answers any questions. Again, throw me a question really quick before I go if you have any. Um, I don't know. It looks like you guys don't have any questions. Just let me know. I'm about to leave, go to bed. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested at all in Bitcoin. I'm very tired, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow in the morning, and I'm gonna be on tomorrow night. We're the most underrated channel on YouTube for sure, because everything I've said so far has 100% accuracy on every single social media platform I've been on. I've streamed on Twitch. I've streamed on Snapchat a lot. I've been calling this price action since 7,000, 11,000, 100% accuracy. So we're very new to YouTube, but we're getting there. So yeah, just if you have any questions, just let me know. Like if you have like an altcoin, I used to be in real estate, I used to be in stocks. Just Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is the place to be right now. I'm very involved in the crypto market. So if you have any like questions, anything like, like what's Ethereum, like Chainlink, what do you think about it? How does real estate compare to crypto? Like anything, just let me know. All right, I guess you guys don't have any questions. I'll be on tomorrow streaming around 9 o'clock. Um, I was gonna stream at 8, but I had to hop on and get this video done, so for you guys. And so, sub to the channel and you will see a lot of me streaming constantly. Let's get this crypto, as a lot of people say. Anyways, have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning.